Taxi vlog 369. It is the 10th of September and it's sunny. I gotta lock up. Okay, that's locked up. So we're into the Thursday of the week, and it's been quite an interesting week. It was Labor Day on Monday, so for Labor Day, is that lens dirty? I hope not. So for Labor Day, I came out and I sat for about the first half hour or so, and there were another driver or two that came by, and as soon as they dropped by, they got a call, and I didn't. I still had to wait. So I wasn't too worried. I was reading some pages from the book I brought along. It was one of those Steve Sterling books with the ongoing story of the High King of Monteval. I think it's called Lord of the Mountains, something like that. So then, at about 7 and a bit, 7:15 after 7 or so, maybe it was a bit earlier, maybe it was 7 sharp, I got my first call. And as soon as I cleared from that, I got another call, and another call, and another call, and I connected and kept connecting till about 1:30 in the morning. And it just worked out really well. I had in excess of 300 at the end of the night, so for a Monday that was fabulous. That lens does look kind of dirty. Oh well, I guess I'll wipe it later. Use some of the stuff I got for cleaning my glasses. Hopefully you can see me okay. Yeah, hopefully. So then, that night was a big success. Tuesday night, I came out and I only made about $75 in cash. Not really much, but I had over 150 in charges, Interacts, people paying with cards, and it was a pretty slow night. But at around 4 o'clock, I got a call to an apartment building, and that one went to the airport. It was good. The guy was going up north to work or something. One of the few that still do that. A lot of people have lost their jobs in Alberta and in the oil patch and places like that. Then at the very end of that night, I was taking a nap, and it was just after 5 o'clock, and I got sent to the casino. And there was about 20 people sitting there on lawn chairs waiting for the casino to open. That's 5 in the morning. Apparently the casino opens at around noon. I said, "What are you guys all doing here?" And they said, "Well, we're waiting for the casino to open because one of us is going to win that truck. There are only so many machines, and on one of those machines you can win that truck. So we want to play those machines. So we're all in line here. But we need you to go to McDonald's and get us some sausage McMuffins, egg McMuffins, hash browns, coffees, hot chocolates, all kinds of crap like that." So they gave me a bunch of money, and I used their little list that they made up, and I got them $60 worth of McDonald's for breakfast. At the end of that, I got back with all the food, and they gave me $30 for my trouble, on top of the price of all the food, and it was only $20 on the meter or so. Wasn't bad. That night ended up really well. So 2 good nights in a row. now the third night. Oh, it's okay, I got a key. Oh.
So I just grabbed the one for 11 back.
Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Day shift. Okay, so we're off to work. See you later. Okay. Let me put this in its place. Right there. Yeah, right about there. Let's get this thing for my back. Put that there. Put the book in the door. Paperwork here. And bag on the floor. And that's it. I'm home to work, but I am sitting kind of low. And, a lot of people in this business have tall torsos and short legs. I'm the other way around. This is too low. Pump the seat up. Okay, so that was Monday and Tuesday. Big success. Wednesday, last night. Oh. Last night I came out and once again I sat for about an hour at the beginning. Display, screen off. Yeah, okay, screen off. It's kind of warm today. It says it's 23 there. This is all wrong. Open up the top here. Get some air in here. Oh. Today is the 6022 1509 10, the 10th of September. Yeah. So did he mess with anything on here? Contrast, display, text height off. Yeah. Everything is good. And book the zone. See what happens. I'm third. Maybe I got enough time to finish this vlog. Mirrors are all, of course, in the wrong place. Okay. That seems to... Okay, prepare yourself. It's gonna beep. Maybe I'll edit that out. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, he didn't zero the... You know, I would put the seatbelt on behind me, but the thing is with this car, if you put the seatbelt on and you leave the car, then it locks. Or should I say, you can't lock the car. Oh, a call already? Oh, geez. Well, I might as well go for it. It's a fair distance from here. Okay, I'll go do it. Sure, and why not? And it was... Oh, it just call just went out. Okay, good. So I got a call already, immediately. Lovely. I hope the wind isn't making too much noise there. So I sat for an hour on Wednesday night at the beginning of my shift, and other cars came by and got calls, and then I got sent on one particular address where I don't exactly like going there, because the woman who comes out of that house is a loudmouth. She's just loudmouth and she has no class. I don't particularly enjoy interacting with her, and I would not under any circumstances associate with her if we were in a social setting besides our professional association. So I picked her up and she wanted to go to a community center closer into town. Maybe that's a little quieter. So I took her to that community center, and I was just leaving that part of town, and just as I was doing so, I got sent on another call nearby to a bistro I never heard of. Looks like it just opened. Looked like a new place or something. And I got there, and then there was this guy dressed in a black suit. And as soon as I pulled over to him, because he was waving at me at the exact address where I was being sent to, he got in and said, take me to the airport. And he says, I'm running late. How long is it going to take? 30, 45 minutes? And I said, well, if there was no traffic and it was 4 in the morning, I could get you there in about 20. But with traffic and red traffic lights and all, maybe 25. So that was it. We started to go, and traffic was kind of heavy, and he was getting kind of nervous, you know. The traffic lights were turning red. I said, yeah, this is Victoria. They try to stop everyone and try to slow everyone down so that in the event that they have a collision, they won't break anything. If that makes any kind of sense at all. So anyway, I got him out there, 25 minutes flat. And as soon as I'm going over the last speed hump before the arrivals, or departures that is, he's already digging out $80 in cash, and I've got $55 on the meter. So I received a $25 tip for just taking this guy to the airport. And he had half an hour before his plane was about to leave, so there's no problem. And the security at Victoria Airport is not that bad. He already had his boarding pass, so the guy was golden. He was laughing. It was good. So then, for the rest of the night, I just had fun. I had a good time. I did what customers I had, and I ended up, in the end of the night, with about, well, more than 200 and less than 300, which for a Wednesday night is pretty good, especially a slow one where you have breaks of an hour and 2 hours in between calls. I think I went to bed, or I went to sleep about 4 or 5 times. With or without coffee, doesn't matter, I go to sleep. I watch YouTube videos about strange mysteries and stuff like that, and amazing stuff about pyramids and ancient aliens, and half of which is gobbledygook. And the droning voice of the narrator usually puts me to sleep. I used to use television to fall asleep when I was a kid, or even as an adult. I just got to put on one of these, you know, Unsolved Mysteries or History Channel or one of those and go to sleep. And then, of course, this thing here beeps and wakes me up. And then I do the call. So far I've had a good week. Right away I'm being sent to 705. Well, I'm not going to say the address, but I'm being sent to an address which, it's like a little bedroom community. There's not much near it. There are no stores. It's just like a suburban housing development. And if they're going from there to somewhere, they may be going to town. Chances are they're going long. They're going for quite a distance. Most people who are in that area have their own cars, so they could be traveling out of town, Well, last night I had an early airporter. Why not tonight? The call is now 6 minutes old. That's not bad at all. Anyways, I'll get back to you with how tonight will go or has gone, depending on how you look at it, and tomorrow night, because this is Thursday, the penultimate night of the week, and in case you didn't know, penultimate means second to last. So now it's just after 6 in the morning, and I just fueled up, and I was right about that first trip in the morning. It did go a fair distance. It went all the way to the gorge for about $25. And then as the night went on, I got a lot of crappy short trips that didn't go very far. I would take people from this uptown place here, just a few blocks, you know, $6, $7, $8, little fares like that. And here we got a street cleaner doing the street cleaning thing. And which way is he going? I just want to get past this bullshit. Okay. Noisy, stupid, awkward thing. Yeah, and then at around 10 o'clock, I got sent to the pizza place to take the drunk pizza guy. I guess he'd had a few beers while he was making pizza. Take the drunk pizza guy home out to the Western Communities for another $35, which was great. And he always asks me to give him my card so that he can call me, you know, personally. And I always give him a card, but he never calls me. What does that tell you? I don't know. Generally, people don't call you when you give them your card. So what is the point of giving a card? They never call. Except, you know, if it's 2 in the morning and they're on the corner of Douglas and Fort downtown, and of course all the other cabs are down there, and the bars have just puked everyone out into the street. So that was another good fare, and I ended up with, well, over 200, but nothing spectacular. I guess it was alright. I went to sleep a few times despite my coffee. And I slept through most of a video about psychopaths and another video about pyramids in Egypt. And yeah, now I'm gonna go walk from my place to Backfit. Backfit is the place where I go for my chiropractor and my exercises and all that. Do my exercises, come back home, go and feed Cindy's rabbits, and remember to bring them some banana this time because they like banana. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come home, have something to eat myself, have a bit to drink, and go to sleep. Hopefully I'll get to stretch out on my foams this morning. Hopefully. So yeah, start of a new day. The sky is getting lighter in front of me, and it was okay tonight. It wasn't great, but it was okay. One more night to go, and then it's the weekend. I can't wait to rest. Well, good morning. It is now 5:57 on Saturday morning. I guess you could say it's the end of Friday. I came out just around 6:30, and I got my first call immediately. And I was busy until 2. I mean, I didn't stop until 2. I just was going. I'm going to take myself off the air. Then between 2 and 2:30 I had a little nap and I was watching a video, and then I had a little more business, and I've done okay. I've upwards of 400 anyway, and I'm ready to go home and rest. I had a few interesting customers. There was this one whose daughter is living here with her dad. This woman's coming from Toronto, and she's glad that her daughter is living out here at the age of 12. And we sort of did a bit of philosophizing on life. At one point there was a young man and his 2 children. I picked them up in Esquimalt and brought them to James Bay. We were going to Grandma's house at like 11 o'clock at night because he and the wife had had a fight. And I wished him well. Then there was this one woman I picked up after dropping off some people downtown. She waved at me and said she's going out to Langford, and gave me the name of the street she's going to. And then she was guiding me. Now, she was so drunk she didn't know where she was going. And she guided me into the parking lot of a mall. And then I said, I don't think this is where you want it to be. What was the name of that street again? And I pulled out the map book, and I found her street. And as I'm approaching her street, she says, "You're a superstar. You're my superstar. You found my home." Anyway, she was pretty gooned. Anyway, that worked out. I think she wanted to take me inside with her, but she was just being very drunk. And then, well, the night was full of experiences. Oh boy, I'm totally tired. I'm going to vacuum the car out, and then I'm going to wash it. See, these are the vacuums that vacuum the car out, and those are the wash stalls. I don't know what that guy's doing in that wash stall over there, but he's got a bicycle over there, and he's got sort of like a, what do you call those? He's got a trailer on his bicycle. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, I guess he's washing his hands from all the crap that's on him. Anyways, I hope yours is better than mine.